This is Naz Reid, NBA player for the Timberwolves. You see him on the right here. You see his sister on the left. You see her boyfriend up above there. So his sister is shot and killed by the boyfriend. Okay? And, you know, we'll play that story, but he just signed a contract. Look at this. Something had to give. Recently signed a 5-year contract with the team, entering his 7th season, is about to enter his 7th season with Minnesota. You see that? New Jersey native and a star Scholastic player. Age 25, recently signed a 5-year contract with the team. He was named the NBA's 6th Man of the Year for 23-24, the season. Reid's agents did not immediately respond to an email seeking comment on Monday. And wow, right? 125 million 5 years, if that's accurate. You see it says it right there. And now his sister is shot and killed. They're saying it's her boyfriend charged with murder in a New Jersey apartment complex. Look at boyfriend 53 in the language. Her name, Toriah Reid, 53. Boyfriend, 145. Toriah Reid, 154. Toriah Reid's got 64 and boyfriend has 46. Look at how similar those numbers are, even with that 53 match there. Look at that. And now we get that story, and that's what they're saying happened here. Boyfriend equals 98. We just had September 8th yesterday. So when I started putting this story together, it was 9/8. And I've been seeing a lot of 9/8. And we have another female killed here. Remember, 9/8 is the anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death. And I just got done doing my last breakdown, and it was a woman who was ran over in Yavapai County, Arizona. A pregnant woman ran over. So another female story here with this NBA player's sister getting shot and killed by her boyfriend, okay? And this was Saturday. Police went to the Paragon apartment complex in Jackson, New Jersey, around 11 a.m. Saturday. After receiving reports of shots fired, they soon found Toriah Reid, age 28, unresponsive near the complex's exit, and she apparently had been shot multiple times. Ocean County prosecutor Bradley Billheimer said, okay, and the boyfriend is Shaquille Green, age 29, of Jackson. Officers saw him running down a nearby road, and he was soon taken into custody without incident. Besides the murder count, Green also faces 2 weapons charges. Billheimer said Reid and Green had been in a dating relationship but did not provide further details. Green remained jailed on Monday, and prosecutors did not know if he had retained an attorney. Oh, okay. So I'll show you a couple more connections, and then we'll watch that video, okay? So she's age 28. They found her unresponsive near the complex's exit. There's been a few 28s with basketball stories recently. The Kawhi Leonard $20 million endorsement deal for a no-show. I covered that as well. You can watch the video. And I didn't cover this, but I mentioned it in the Kawhi breakdown. U.S. men's basketball team from 2008 inducted into the Hall of Fame. 2008 like 28, $28 million fake job. Now another NBA story, 28-year-old sister shot and killed.
In other news tonight, Timberwolves superstar Naz Reid is mourning the loss of his older sister. Investigators believe her boyfriend shot and killed her yesterday.
Man, you even get 9:06 p.m. with the time there with the news. And this shooting was on 9/6.
Morning in New Jersey.
Tonight, many messages of support are pouring in. Fox 9's Leon Purvis joins us live. And Leon, this obviously a very tough time for Naz and the entire family.
It indeed is, Randy and Kelsey. We've confirmed with sources close to the situation that this is Naz's sister. Taraya Reid was the oldest of the three siblings. Naz shared these photos today on Instagram of him and his 28-year-old sister, Taraya, when they were younger. Investigators say Saturday morning in Jackson Township, New Jersey, around 11, police responded to a shots fired call. Investigators found Taraya dead from multiple gunshot wounds. Investigators say they believe they saw Taraya's boyfriend, Shaquille Green, running away before arresting him. Back in January, Reid returned to his Catholic high school in New Jersey.
They believe they saw him running away. They believe they saw him running away.
Shot wounds. Investigators say they believe they saw Taraya's boyfriend, Shaquille Green.
They believe they saw him running away.
Running away before arresting him. Back in January, Reid returned to his Catholic high school in New Jersey where his jersey number was retired. In the program, a family photo with his mom, two sisters, and late mentor. In a 2023 interview with the Minneapolis-St. Paul magazine, Naz shared his older sister, Taraya, was super protective and treated him and their younger sister like she was their parent. Shaquille Green faces multiple charges, including murder, from the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office in New Jersey. Live in studio, Leon Purvis, Fox 9.
All right.
They believe they saw him running away. Okay, but he just gets a new contract. They want you to know in the story, oh, he just got a contract. You know what I'm saying? He just got a contract. Sister dead. This is 11 days after his birthday. His sister gets shot and killed. And he wears 11 on his jersey. Look at that right there. And his birthday is the 238th day of the year. Just, remember Michael Jordan equals 238. If you think of basketball, you think of Michael Jordan. And there's another MJ connection coming up. I mean, this guy's birthday is even on the 26th. Jordan equals 26 and 62. Michael Jordan played his first game for the Chicago Bulls on the 26th day of October. But yes, Michael Jordan equals 238 in the language. Naz Reid, his birthday is the 238th day of the year. His sister killed 11 days after his birthday. And he wears 11 on his jersey. You see it right there. Maybe some of these players switch back and forth with numbers. Well, there's two pictures showing them with the number 11, okay? I told you, look at this. Naz Reid. Or they may say it Naz, I don't know. But Naz, look. He's got, think about rapper Nas. And rapper Nas' birthday is in a couple of days from right now, okay? Nas has the same birthday as Jimmy Butler, NBA player, and Jimmy Butler also played for the Timberwolves at one point in his career. And now you get Naz Reid with the Timberwolves. Okay, he recently got a contract. Now his sister dies. So you can see how the Nas rapper, and this syncs up with the language, it's just a Z and a S difference there. Naz Reid, Nas the rapper. It's September 9th right now when Nas and Jimmy Butler's birthday is in 5 days. And again, Jimmy Butler, there's a lot of speculation that he's related to Michael Jordan, that maybe it's his son, but they just don't tell us. I think it's obvious when you look at them, and there's connections by the numbers. We've already went over that in the past. But look at the Jimmy Butler Timberwolf connection here with the same birthday as rapper Nas. Now we get Naz Reid. And again, this was September 6th right here. So, 8 days before that Nas and Jimmy Butler birthday. You see it right there. Saturday, right? And you see the birthday, and he's age 26 as well, born on the 26th. Jordan equals 26 and 62. Even Kobe Bryant died on the 26th day of the year. Bryant equals 26. Just some basketball connections there with the number 26. Remember, Naz Reid played college basketball for the LSU Tigers. He won NBA Sixth Man of the Year in 2024. So a valuable player here for the Timberwolves. Now, this was in Jackson, Mississippi, and Michael Jackson's birthday was 3 days after Naz Reid. Okay? Not to mention these birthdays were like 2 weeks or less ago, right? Less than 2 weeks ago. Okay? So you get that Jackson connection there, right? And Nas is even born in Brooklyn and raised in Queens. And Queen Elizabeth II's death date anniversary was yesterday. Remember Michael Jackson, the king of pop, right there? So, more king queen energy. Remember, Suge Knight's birthday is 2 days before Queen Elizabeth II. Knight, king, queen, script, right? And Nas was born in Brooklyn. That's where Michael Jordan was born. Okay? That's where Michael Jordan was born. And Little Nas X was trending a few weeks ago. So you get rapper Nas, you get Little Nas X, Naz Reid, all with the language here. You see Naz Reid right there again. His sister fatally shot at this New Jersey apartment complex with their boyfriend charged with murder. The boyfriend is Shaquille Green. You think about Shaquille O'Neal when you think about the NBA. Shaquille O'Neal, one of the teams he played for was the Boston Celtics. They wear green. Look at Shaquille Green. He even has a green, like, jail jumpsuit on there, whatever you call it. He's got a green, it looks like a green jail shirt there, doesn't it? Unless he was arrested with that shirt, but that kind of looks like one of those jail shirts that they give you. It's green. So you get Shaquille Green, age 29. Officers saw him running down a nearby road, and he was soon taken into custody without incident. Remember, they were kind of like alleging it with their language. Like, oh, they thought they saw him. Graham Greene died September 1st, less than 2 weeks ago. 8 days ago, to be exact. Graham Greene died. So you get this. Now you get Shaquille Green wearing green, shooting Naz Reid's sister, Taraya. Shaquille O'Neal with that green connection when he played for the Boston Celtics. I should have put that pick in there, but you can go look that up. And, trending around the time Graham Greene dies, even the Green Bay Packers they acquired Micah Parsons. Green Bay. And that was a big pickup for them. I think it was a trade. He wears 11 on his jersey like Naz Reid. Okay? Green Bay. Remember Queen Bay, Beyonce? Her birthday was just the other day, the 4th day of the 9th month. Green equals 49. Queen Bay, Green Bay. She was synced up, her and Jay-Z, with Jalen Carter with the same last name as Jay-Z. Beyonce marries Jay-Z. She has that Carter name now. Jalen, like Jay-Z. Right? Queen Bay, Queen Elizabeth II, Green Bay, Graham Greene, Shaquille Green. Look at how all of this stuff connects. And green is wore by the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's Jalen Green who spit on Dak Prescott. And that story was completely connected to Beyonce and Jay-Z by the language, by the numbers. Okay? And he has 98 on his jersey, and that's Queen Elizabeth II's death date, which was yesterday, her anniversary of that death. 9-8. He's got 98 on his green jersey there. And you see the Beyonce 4-9 birthday, and you see how green connects right there. And Mark, what was his name? Vorman, whatever his name was, this guy died too. And I did the decode yesterday. He was in the band The Turtles, and you see the green with the turtle right there. You even get the green coloring with this rock band here on Google with kind of like this background coloring here. You see that?
At the Paragon Apartments in Jackson Township, flowers left on the ground, bits of torn police tape, and tremendous disbelief over the murder of 28-year-old resident Taraya Reid.
I think we're all still in shock that this occurred right here.
We heard shots fired. We heard someone screaming.
911 calls poured in after Reid was shot and killed around 11 Saturday morning near the apartment complex exit.
The guy's walking away, black sweatshirt, gray sweatpants, tan backpack.
Her 29-year-old boyfriend, Shaquille Green, arrested nearby. He's charged with murder and appeared in court today via video from jail. Less than 2 weeks ago, Taraya joined her brother, Minnesota Timberwolves star center Naz Reid, during a youth basketball camp he hosted at Hoop Group headquarters in Neptune. The Reids grew up in neighboring Asbury Park.
She was in the building, smiling on the sideline, helping out. And then, a week later, you just hear about this, and it's just sadness.
James Cooper, one of the Hoop Group directors, has known the family for years.
Just 1 minute you hear, the next minute, life snatched away from you, and I just have nothing but pain for the family and what they're going through right now.
Shaquille Green has a detention hearing scheduled for Thursday. The folks here at Hoop Group headquarters remember when Naz Reid...
You're telling me this guy's name is Ted Green. right here speaking. Greenberg. Where the hell is it? Look, you're telling me this guy's name is Greenberg. Are you stupid? At Ted Greenberg NBC?
Hoop Group headquarters remember when Naz Reid first came in here as a middle schooler. And they say Tariah was also in and out of the gym as he grew up. In Neptune, I'm Ted Green.
That's a joke, man. Ted Greenberg, the world's favorite. And did it just say Philadelphia right there? Look, what is this? NBC Philadelphia. Look at that. Like Eagles, which we just talked about. Ted Greenberg, right? Come on, man. Ridiculous. Right? That's what happens. I mean, even if you're a regular person and you get a big come up, you start your own successful business, you start to, maybe you start to get some income. The stuff's all tracked, okay? There's going to be tragedy that happens. Right? There's going to be tragedy. That's just how it is. We can't necessarily blame the characters. Okay? This is just how the world is.
28-year-old Tariah Reid, the sister of Minnesota Timberwolves center Naz Reid, was tragically shot and killed over the weekend at an apartment complex in Jackson, New Jersey. Multiple outlets confirmed the heartbreaking news, and authorities have charged her boyfriend, 29-year-old Shaquille Green, with murder. Police responded to reports of gunfire around 11 in the morning on Saturday. When they arrived, they discovered Reid lying unresponsive in the roadway, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Ocean County Prosecutor Bradley Bilheimer stated that additional officers quickly spotted Green running down a nearby road. He was taken into custody without further incident and is now being held at the Ocean County Jail. In addition to the murder charge, Green faces 2 separate weapons charges as he awaits his detention hearing. Prosecutors indicated that Reid and Green were in a dating relationship at the time of the shooting. The devastating incident has sent shockwaves through the Timberwolves community and beyond, with loved ones and teammates offering their support to Naz Reid during this unimaginable loss. On Sunday, Naz shared a series of family photos and memories of Tariah on his Instagram story, offering a glimpse of how close the siblings were. A day later, Karl Anthony Towns, one of his former teammates in Minnesota, reacted to the news on social media, writing simply that he was heartbroken and sending prayers to the Reid family during this time of grief. Naz Reid, 26, was born in Asbury Park, New Jersey, just a short distance from where this tragedy occurred. His career has blossomed with the Timberwolves in recent years, highlighted by a 5-year contract extension signed in June and winning the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award during the 2023-2024 season. Reid had spoken.
And boyfriend equals 98, remember? To sync up with that Queen Elizabeth II death date anniversary yesterday. And 98 on the jersey of Jalen Carter there even, who wears green for the Philadelphia Eagles. Right? So wow, I'm just gonna go down the article real quick. And they don't really give us much information. Reid, 25, a New Jersey native and a star Scholastic player in his home state, is about to enter his 7th season with Minnesota and recently signed a 5-year contract with the team. He was named the NBA's 6th Man of the Year. Okay, we already know that. Reid's agents did not immediately respond to email seeking comment on Monday. And, okay, Jackson is a community in southern New Jersey about 31 miles northeast of Philadelphia. Okay, so that explains that. And, you even get some green colors with the Timberwolves here. They may have a jersey that has more, but kind of like that Seattle Seahawks kind of green right there. But still kind of green, huh? Okay, so NBA player's sister fatally shot at New Jersey complex. He gets a contract recently. Now this happens. Her boyfriend was charged. Shots fired, right? Shots fired. Until next time.